Ed, first time playing in front of a crowd at Fiserv this season. Do you feel the team is ready for the regular season now?
Yeah, it was an exciting moment for the team, especially coming out and being able to play in Fiserv in front of people. We played a lot this summer, but this was our ultimate test, actually being in front of a crowd. We played great tonight, but I felt we could have came out a little stronger, more energy. We were playing a little up tense. But it's the first game. We're in Fiserv in front of fans, and we'll continue to grow, and we have a great team this year.
When you're playing an exhibition like this, obviously you're probably going to win against a D3 team, but where are you trying to get out of this?
The ultimate thing is some chemistry, some chemistry with the team so that, just small things like a guy comes down the floor and you know that he's going to shoot the ball, or your guy comes down the floor and he's going to post up early, to look for him. So just ultimately chemistry and just sort of knowing what guys are going to be out on the floor.
How did you feel yourself out there?
It was exciting, exciting being out. Like I said, it's exciting. We got to get the plays down because you guys can tell, but we messed up a lot of our plays. But obviously, like I said, it's the first game. You got some new guys and you got old guys coming back. We're just excited to get back playing. And yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I'm repeating myself.
Hey, Ed, looking at the two freshmen this year, Samir and Dexter, what do you think they did so well tonight, and how do you think it's going to carry over into the rest of the season?
They kept their composure, and I couldn't tell that they were freshmen tonight. Samir came down, he handled the ball a lot coming down the floor. He made great decisions. Dexter brought a lot of energy as well to the team, and those two guys are going to be great fits and great pieces to what we're trying to do this year.
Talking about new guys, not exactly a new guy, but Kobe comes out tonight and really looks good. Talk about the chemistry between him and the teammates. It looks like he's ready to be a leader right now.
Yeah, I've been excited for Kobe to come back since his redshirt year. I was hoping he could have played last year if it was my decision. But Kobe, he's a great player. He brings a lot of energy to our team. He's also a really good slasher, and he creates for others and himself. And he's going to be a big part of what we have going on, especially it takes a lot of pressure off Marcus and Sakar and just the team in general, having another guard like that.
And then you personally, you get 9 rebounds tonight, healthy chunk of those in the first half. You look a little bit more bulky this year. Talk about your offseason, your training regimen, and what you've been trying to focus on coming into this season.
The ultimate thing is just continuously making gains, whether it be in the weight room or on the court. And credit to being around a guy like Theo John and guys like Tommy. We push each other every day, and we consistently make each other better, and Jace as well. And I think that's the ultimate thing. And we push each other, whether he's in the game or I'm in the game. He's motivating me to continue to play and continue to push myself through the game and continue to create for my teammates.
No Jace tonight. Theo got a little bit of 2 fouls in the first half. How did you balance kind of being aggressive and, knowing that you didn't have a lot of depth at center?
Just playing smart, trying to play smart, trying to play without my hands. And try to make good choices, knowing when and when not to contest a shot, knowing when not to overplay something, and just making the first step, making sure I'm in a position to not foul, from the beginning.
What do you think you guys need to do most in this week before the regular season begins?
Well, we have a day off tomorrow. The biggest thing, we've been going back to back to back. We just got back from the scrimmage with Indiana. We were doing 2 days last week. So the ultimate thing is getting some rest, So our guys, we got to get some rest and get back in the gym and get our chemistry together coming into, what's today, Tuesday, Thursday. So coming on Thursday and getting ready for our game in a week. No, thanks you.
No Jace tonight. What happened with him, and how serious do you think that knee injury is?
In yesterday's practice, Jace came down awkwardly on his knee and sprained it. He was checked out by doctors last night and again today. And really, he's going to be week to week. There's no definitive timetable for his return. Obviously for us, we're hoping sooner than later, but it depends on how quickly it heals. So. We'll just continue to monitor it. He'll meet with, obviously, our training staff every day, our doctors, every week, and we'll gauge it to when he's healthy enough to play. I mean, obviously, disappointed for Jace. Jace is a really good player, is going to really help our team. We were hoping he would, help it tonight, but injuries, unfortunately, are a part of this deal, and we'll do our very best to get him back as quickly and safely as possible.
Seemed like you guys had that slow offensive start, 2 for 8. Then the offense kind of went off. What do you think was kind of that switch that turned?
Well, it's the first time playing in Fiserv, I mean, I'm not really, you look at our offensive numbers, and we shot 57% for the game, 46% from 3. I mean, we're going to have stretches where we go 2 for 8. Fortunately, for most of the game, we were not like that at all.
Ed said that the team messed up a couple plays a couple times. What do you think the team needs to work on most between now and the regular season?
Well, I think our execution can still get better. For us, we ran some of the things that we've been working on, other things, so we'll wait, till the ball goes up against Loyola and then the opponent's following. But offensively, we can certainly execute better. But the thing I love about how we're attacking the offensive end is, number one, we've been very unselfish. Guys at times are almost overpassing, but you'd rather have that. Guys are really connected offensively. We're trying to find the ball the best shot, and so that's a positive thing. The other thing I liked offensively was, we had very few turnovers. We had 11 turnovers for the game, and we can clean some of those up because they're fundamental mistakes. But our ball security was good on the offensive end.
Kobe, first time in a Marquette uniform. What did you see from him?
I thought he played an outstanding floor game, and it's not easy for guys that are coming off a sit-out year and play a game. I've seen a lot of really good players that first game back, when they're actually in a uniform on the home court, they don't play as well. Their timing's off. They're a little nervous. But I thought Kobe had an outstanding floor game. Shot and made efficient offensive plays. Obviously, 7 assists to 1 turnover, 6 defensive rebounds. Just a veteran, workman-like performance.
We're substituting pretty liberally. What are you looking for? Is it just lineup combinations in these kind of exhibition games?
Yeah, we wanted to see how different guys played together. I mean, obviously with Jace's injury, the one thing we didn't get to see was, an extended period of 2 big guys on the floor. And, if we keep getting in foul trouble like that, we won't see it very often. But, we want to give, obviously there's guys we know what they're going to give us. And want to give these other guys some experience. And, I think for the most part they did. And Dexter would have played more. But he had to get some stitches in his mouth at halftime.
It seemed like Brennan really had things going. Have you seen more confidence from him this October compared to towards the end of last season?
Well, at the end of last season, he was one of the few guys we had that was playing well. So he definitely has more confidence today than he did 12 months ago. But that stands to reason. After taking 2 years off in basketball, he's finally had a year to get his feet under him. He's gained valuable experience. He's played well. And you get confidence through accomplishment. There's not confidence pills you hand out to people. You play well, you get confident. And Brennan in the 2 exhibition games has played very well.
First time seeing Greg in a uniform, and after battling all those injuries, so he just came up hobbled a little bit in the second half. How's he doing? How's he look to you?
Good. Greg's still far from 100%, and at times consecutive days or starts and stops. He's still not to the point where that's what he's accustomed to when fully healthy. But Greg's a really good player for us. We just have to continue to figure out, what the formula is for him to be in game shape, but also on game day, ready to play to the level he's capable of, and which is a high level.
And then earlier today with the NCAA vote for player name, image, likeness, what was your reaction to that?
They're about 25 years too late, because, no. You know what, in all seriousness, I didn't read the press release because obviously we were getting ready for the game. But you know, our sport, men's basketball, has been trending in that direction for a while. And it makes complete sense to me to come up with a way to handle it where players can be compensated for their name, image, and likeness. And that ship has sailed. It's not coming back to port. It's just a matter of when it can be implemented. And so, you know, I'm for that, for guys that are worthy of it. You know, the challenge is going to be what that looks like. You know, what that looks like. And I don't think anybody has the answers unless they said it in the press release to that. I think that's a work in progress. But the pathway to that is something that we should put all our best minds together and figure out for the benefit of the student athlete.